Just quickly, I think fast. The quantum entanglement of using some of the same, like, or connecting with some of the same, like, quote unquote, gods, deities, uh, certain sigils or mantras, certain things that were given to you from certain, uh, religious or spiritual pantheons. Pantheons being like a different, like a aspect of a mythology. Like you got the Roman god pantheon, the Greek god pantheon, the Kemetic pantheon, the Yoruba pantheon, things of this nature. But just realizing that, everything is quantumly entangled, or more so like the video I spoke on not sympathetic magic, but the aspect of what is called psychometry, where people touching on the same item, basically quantumly have a connection in essence, you know what I'm saying? And what I'm getting at is like, just speaking to the aspect of, creating your own magic, looking for new energies to tap into, you know, uh, as far as like making your own mantras, uh, because again, like some magic may be weak in essence due to everybody using the same modality. If everybody connecting with the energy of Oshun, let's just say for solar plexus magic and things of this nature, you know that magic may be a little weak in essence, or may have you quantumly entangled with other beings and what they picking up on or dealing with, because they're interfacing with that energy. And again, this energy is within you, but again, it's like going online, like say for instance, like the internet. Like when you go on your computer, yes, you're looking at, you're interfacing with what's on your computer from your computer, but it's quantumly entangled with other computers. So even though you're on your computer, when you go to the internet, it may be running slow or doing something funny due to everybody being on a certain website, or a certain, or dealing with a certain search engine all at once. You know what I'm saying? Something of that nature. It causes a build up. And the same thing when we connect them with certain, uh, again, gods, deities, and remember, you know, for some of us, we are the primordial darkness, the creators of this realm, meaning that everything that was created within this realm comes after our, I would say after our creation, but after we came from out of the triple darkness, and came into this physical realm. Then you get all these, religions and things of this nature afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So, again, it's crazy for you to create your own dream and then go into it and then following the aspects within your dream that you created yourself. And that's why, a lot of us kind of get lost when we put ourselves under certain, religions and things of this nature. And there's no good or bad if that's what you're going through, because it's part of the cause and effect of your karma. You know what I'm saying? Karma, neither no good or bad, just cause and effect. You do something, you end up, like a lot of us end up coming through the Catholic Church and Christianity. Is like we all probably did some fucked up shit to allow for Christianity to take over the world, let's just say, or to be pushed like that. And again, no good or bad, no right or wrong. It's a part of the experience. But like some of us probably either had a hand in, starting the Catholic Church or allowing for it to happen, like we didn't defend our post good enough in essence. So in this lifetime, we chose to, have to deal with coming up with, parents or guardians who put us in the Catholic Church strongly. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to have our realization and realize that they ain't what a sauce at. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I realize how many beings who are spiritually awakening, like come from, like, man, I come from a Catholic heavy you know what I'm saying? Like most of us come from a Christian or Catholic heavy family, as if we got some type of, and I say as if, no coincidences in this universe, that's another fact, There's no coincidences. Everything is synchronized, you know. And for those who need a quote from a white man, you know, Carl Jung, C.G. Jung, even speaks on synchronicity. You know what I'm saying? And Carl Jung had, they call it the Jung Codex, but one of the Nag Hammadi books given to him so he could, like, you know, research. And that's like a text from the Gnostic scriptures. The Gnostic scriptures were taken out of the Bible by Constantine and the Nicene councils because of it wouldn't have, he wouldn't have been able to sell the Jesus story the way he was able to sell it if you would have had the Gnostic papers and the Apocrypha and the Book of Enoch, and you know, all these different books would have made it hard to you know, like when you got the Book of Time and certain aspects that speak on, you know, Christ speaking, you know, the Christ energy, you know, but speaking in a way that would have threw off the scriptures that go along with the crucifixion and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, again, the synchronicities, you know, synchronicities, that's why I was Carl Jung, synchronicities, no coincidences, you know, within this realm. And again, just the quantum entanglement of dealing with certain, you know, energies and modalities of, you know, divination or whatever the case may be. So, you know, again, remembering that you are a creator, you know what I'm saying? And as a creator, you know, you're going to create, again, what you want in this realm, so you don't have to necessarily follow again. And right now, that's what we're dealing with, you know, the Cancer new moon and slash, you know, solar eclipse. You know, we're dealing with how we deal with our hereditary, you know, ancestral, you know, like mom, like, you know, Cancer energy deal with mama, home, you know, security. It kind of has, you know, somewhat of a root chakra energy, you know, even though the moon is considered, you know, something feminine in essence, and, you know, the Cancer is more of like a watery sign, in essence, more, you know, more of like a heartfelt energy. But, you know, heart, the anagram, if I'm saying that right, for heart is, you know, earth, like heart and earth has the same letters in it, you know. So it's like, so it has that connection of being grounded, you know, like almost like the root chakra, you know. But it deals with that ancestral vibe and new ways of, you know, dealing with these aspects. Again, the new moon is reflecting on new ways of connecting. What do I have to remove, you know, in order to move into this energy? But, you know, and again, that's the reason why I'm speaking on that, because I just caught the vibe of that's even why I'm even bringing up this video, you know, because a lot of it, you know, a lot of beings is, you know, like looking at ways of, you know, almost like what I say for my videos, taking what resonate, leaving what don't, you know what I'm saying? There's certain aspects that's meant to evolve with us and certain aspects that's meant to be left behind, you know, from our, you know, certain aspects of our culture. And, you know, because again, things are constantly changing. So why would, you know, if the ancestors was building igloos at one time, let's just say, you know, that's because it was fucking icy when they were around. And if it's hot while I'm around, then, you know, building an igloo ain't gonna necessarily be, you know, the most effective thing, you know what I'm saying? Even though the ancestors did it, you know, yeah, but they were doing a certain thing due to what they were dealing with in their moment, you know what I'm saying? And again, we are the ancestors reincarnated, so, you know, again, it's realizing that it's a change in the ebb and flow, and we constantly, you know, again, that's what makes it kind of difficult in realizing the ancestors is in us, because some of those old ancestral energies are trying to hold on to certain aspects that no longer serve, you know, the soul and the energy in that sense, you know. More so that just doesn't serve this, let's just say for whatever reason, you know, doesn't serve our realm and then this realm, you know, so our realm, you know, our universe internally, and serving our realm externally as well, you know. But again, you know, that's not to say that, again, some things will be kept, and more so ways of doing things, like, you know, the ways of doing magic may still have the same essence, but using different names but tapping into creating new names again, because you know, the magic becomes more potent if it's your unique magic, you know what I'm saying, and everybody not tapped into it, you know what I'm saying. Again, not to say that you know, that's something that's bad or wrong with, you know, being tapped into something that others may be tapped into. But again, just the whole quantum entanglement vibe. And if I'm doing a certain thing, when I'm calling upon a certain name that you calling upon, you know, whatever so and so down the street was calling upon it for may be mixed into what you dealing with the magic for. You know what I'm saying? And again, just take what resonate, leave what don't. But of course, this is a real thing, you know, from you know, from logical reasoning, learning it externally from what I read, and then just picking up on it internally. You know, I always just, you know, will get the downloads of how important it is to just create your own thing in general. Is about, you know, your own subconscious, building your, you know, your magic is what your subconscious believes to make things pop off, you know, and manifest into the physical realm. You know, so just keep that in heart. You know, say keep it in mind, keep it in heart. But yeah, that's basically it. And being active in, you know, switching, you know, like how I did say keep, instead of saying keep that in mind, keep that in heart. You know, we are changing, you know, things, and don't be afraid or feel like, oh man, you know, I'm doing too much by making sure, like say for instance, like I speak on being a soul on the human experience, you know, and I always kind of express that in it, you know, when I'm speaking and things of this nature. And it's like, you know, making sure we saying these things so it becomes normal for everybody to realize, like, hey, I'm a soul on a human experience and not a human being spiritual, you know. Or just saying certain aspects, like, you know, making sure we, like, oh, well, you know, it's all about the moment, you know, like, just speaking on certain things. Because if we keep speaking on things in a way, you know, just kind of like if we still singing bitch you ain't shit, shake that ass and pop that pussy songs, you know, when will things ever change if we still, you know, singing those same old songs, or, you know, saying those same old affirmations, or dealing with those same old energies? You know, at some point it would help or behoove us, you know, to want to, you know, use these new phrases and create new, you know, aspects of speaking, and, you know, dealing with things to create a different energy. You know, in order for us to move out of a old energy, we got to do new things. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be able to continuously do old things and see things change. You know what I'm saying? If we're doing the same shit, we're going to get the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you know, changing things up, you know, stepping into the new. But yeah, that's basically it. Again, just remembering the quantum entanglement. I got a video on psychometry and sympathetic magic. If you just type in universal frequencies and sympathetic magic, or universal frequencies and psychometry, it should pop up. But and I'm pretty sure I got other videos connected to that, but that's the video, you know, that speaks on the quantum connection. But you know, that's it. And don't forget, you know, if you loving the content, if the content you vibing with it, whatever, make sure you hit the like button. You know, and if you continuously want to check out videos, you know, subscribe. You know, make sure you touch the little bell icon so you can get notified every time I do a live or post a new video. You know, any and all donations is greatly appreciated. I have a donation link that's underneath all of my videos. It's all love whether you donate or not, obviously, because I've been doing videos before I seen a donation or YouTube money. So, you know, I'm grateful that I'm in the aspect of doing what I love, you know. Again, because, you know, doing what you love, you'll do it without, you know, again, like say for instance, if I didn't love this, somebody would have had to pay me to even start talking in the first place, meaning I'm doing this because somebody pays me and not because I love it. You know, you don't want to do it out of fear, like, Like, oh, I fear something happening, or I fear going without money, so let me do this. And of course, hey, we all on different aspects of our journey. And starting off, you may still be dealing with a job or doing something that, you know, for the security of revenue and things of this nature. But, it gets to the point where the universe is going to push you out of that shit to show you, like, hey, trust me fully, trust that I got you. Universe, meaning your higher self. Your higher self is like, I got you. Switch it up. Get from out of that, that job or whatever it is, that's just trust, and again, doing what you love and loving what you do. Doing what you love, and the rest will follow. The money will come as you're doing what you love, and as you're doing what you love, you're gonna automatically be of service to this realm, because you're constantly in a high vibrational frequency. You're doing what you love, and you're in the moment, so you're gonna be a beacon of light, just generally. You know what I'm saying? Besides the aspect of whatever you love to do, being something that helps this realm as well. You know what I'm saying? But and again, the internal universe creates the external universe. But yeah, peace, peace. Happy now. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Peace, peace.